to sudden death. Golden goal. And we get the kickoff. Mateo up the left side. It goes out of bounds. So we throw into Brookline. Sorry. My own. It's going to be a throw into Mac by Mac. Sorry. And it gets cleared. Cleared back to midfield, out of bounds. Well, we set the lineup for you. Let's see, it's Mac, Nate, Sam, Ethan in the back, Jacob, Mateo, Brendan in midfield. There's Sammy on the wing. Sammy and Sammy, Jacques, and Avi are up top, it looks like. It's Mac on the throw. Mac throws it toward the box, gets headed away. Levin has it for East Boston. He clears it up the field. That's Sam on the ball. Sam's being chased. Sam to Ethan. Ethan on the right side. Ethan down there. Tried to get into the box. That's Ethan to Mateo. Mateo to Brendan. Brendan brings it down. Brendan to his right. He's got Sammy to the right. Sammy in front. It gets cut away by number 2. 13 in front. 10. 11 clears it. And that's going to go back to Nate in midfield. Nate clears it in. That hits Sammy. Mateo chips ahead. And they're going to call what the call is there, but it's going to be a free kick for East Boston. It's the first minute of the overtime. Number 2 clears it over midfield. 11 clears it ahead. Nate clears it back. 13 has it for East Boston off his head. 11 bikes it ahead to Sam. Sam clears it into the East Boston bench.
Come on, Blue!
11 on the ground to 8. 8 off his hand. No call. 6. That's Jacob. It gets cleared out down the right side. 2 has it. 2 pushes it back to the goalie. It's the first half goalie. That's Sammy coming in. He goes off to the side. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Brookline. All right, Jacques on the throw. They really mixed up the lineup here. Jacques is going to throw it. Jacques toward the box. That's Sammy off his head. Goalie catches. That was Brendan under him. Goalie clears traffic. Goalie boots it out to midfield. It's like a floater. Ethan Schaefer on the ground. He finds Jacques. Jacques turns. Jacques to Brendan. Gets cut off. Jacques comes back on number 10. 10 spins. 10 to 8. Jacob cuts it away. No, he doesn't. 12 to 8. Brendan plays him off. Brendan to Mac. Mac off the side of his foot to Jacob. Jacob to Mateo. Mateo over Brendan's head to Avi. Avi turns. It goes out of bounds. They throw it in. Number 9 has it on the right side. He gets blocked out of bounds. And there's a sub coming in for East Boston. 21 is coming in for number 12.
Let's go, Blue! Let's go, Blue!
It's going to be a throw-in for East Boston. They go down the right side. That's 8. That's Jacob clearing it. That's 2 off his head. It goes over Jacob. It's cleared by Nate. Not out of bounds. 11's going to shield with his body. 11 to his left. He's got 13 running with him. 11. He clears out space. He goes to the middle. Nate hits it with his head. Jacob clears it with his right foot. Sammy has it. He's onside. Sammy on the run. Sammy, 17 with him. Here comes Sammy. He's got Avi with him. Goalie comes out. He had Avi running right at the goal. He didn't have time to pass it though. Goalie punts it over midfield. That's Nate off his head. That's Mateo to the side to Avi. Avi gets bumped by number 4. 4 shields it. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw for Brookline.
Go, Blue!
It's going to be Mac on the throw. Mac throws it toward the box, hits the player, it bounces, goalie comes out. We're about 4 minutes into the overtime. 1-1. Goalie boots it out. It's going to go out of bounds. Right at midfield. Mac right at midfield throws it in down the left side. 4 heads it back to 9. 9 in the air. Comes back. Mateo. That's Mac that puts it into the box. That's Sammy running for it. Goalie comes out and he shields it. It goes out of bounds.
No ref, where's that corner?
It's going to be a goal kick for East Boston. Looks like Ben Kaplan's going to come back into the game. He was cramping earlier. It's going to be a goal kick for East Boston. We're about 5 minutes into the overtime. Ref blows the whistle. 2 boots it and hits number 10. It's Mateo. Mateo to Brendan. Mateo has it. Mateo to the wing to Sammy. Sammy down the right side. He crosses in front. Brendan over his head. Brendan just missed it. Oh. Brendan on a run on the back post, just over his head. And okay, it's going to be a goal kick for East Boston. About 6 minutes into the overtime. 1-1.
Keep it up, Blue!
Goalie boots it out. 11 has it. 11 tries to turn. Ethan Schaefer knocks it away. Sub is coming in for East Boston. Who's coming out? 13 on the throw. 13 makes up 10 yards. Jacob clears it away. 2 comes back for it. 2 on the ground to 13. He backheeled it. Jacques to Brendan. Brendan turns. He sends Mac on the left. Oh, it goes out of bounds. That was a nice ball. They go down the right side and they call a foul. Foul on the... Oh, they're going to rethrow it, sorry. They just moved him back. Number 4 is going to take the throw. About 7 minutes in. He throws it down the right side. It bounces over their player. Nate on the ground. Nate to Sammy. 2 sends it back to the goalie. Goalie has it. Sammy's up top. He sends it back to 2. Jack's on him. They chip it down the middle of the field. That's Sam. Oh, almost got taken away. Oh, that's. They call him offside. It's a free kick for Brookline. Nate on the ground. He tried to find Ben Kaplan down the left side. That's Jacob off his head. That's Sammy. Sammy to the middle to Jacques. Jacques to the wing to Sammy. He's got Brendan running on the right. Brendan was free on the right side. That's Nate. Nate at number 21. 21's going to get to it. 21 on his left. He sends it to 9. 9 in the corner. 9 chips it. It hits Mac, goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner. Wow. It's going to be a corner for East Boston. They put no one in the goal. They run toward the goal. 11's on the back post. Ethan's got him. They've got 3 on the short post. 4 4 is coming over short. He's going to take the kick, it looks like. 9's coming back.
Aggressive check.
4's on the kick. They got 4 on the short post. They chip it to the short post. It gets headed away by Matteo. Ben Kaplan has it. Ben Kaplan loses it, gets chipped back in. And it goes on goal. It goes wide. Zach was all over it. It's going to be, looks like another corner. Another corner for East Boston. They go short this time. They send it back to 9. 9 goes to the corner. It gets blocked by Nate. That's Matteo clears it. And that's the end of the first overtime period. It is 1-1.